Streamers takes place in 1965 in a barracks in Virginia Army base, and it really focuses on four characters, four young kids that are heading off to Vietnam, plus the two other sergeants that are sort of brought in.
Billy is a 24-year-old soldier from Wisconsin who was actually drafted. He's never kind of experienced anything like this, as none of them have. They're all waiting basically to go to Vietnam, or so they think.
Sergeant Rooney is a veteran of two wars, World War II and the Korean War, and when the play opens, he's just been sequestered into the Vietnam War. He's just got the call up to go, and he's been looking after the recruits, who are by and large clerks.
Carlisle is he's a transient from P Company, as he introduces himself. He's a very mysterious character because you don't know where he's coming from, you don't know what he's doing on the base, but he's a very, I don't want to use sort of general terms, but he's a very twisted character. He's a very sick kind of guy. You don't know what's wrong with him, but I think what is wrong with him is he's really trying desperately to look for a home, to look for friends. It's just that his way of doing it is really out of the realm of sort of the reality that we understand of making friends and so forth.
My character is basically, you know, his best friend is Roger, who's this other black cadet that's coming up, and the two of them are incredibly close and from the exact opposite, you know, sides of the coin. Where they come from, where they're brought up, different things like that. And, you know, my character wants to get close to him and has a lot of sort of demons that he's trying to battle.
So the great dichotomy that happens in this play is you have Roger, who is the stand-up black guy in the play. He's doing everything right. And then all of a sudden, this wave of Carlisle comes in, and it's the dichotomy between the good black guy and the bad black guy. You know, what everybody thinks black people are and what Roger is actually trying to fight against.
But it's really not as much about the war as about race and sexuality and these people that are put into this situation, which they normally wouldn't be put in.
It's kind of still amazing to me that David Rabe wrote this way back in the 70s and it was performed then, because everything is still applicable today.
And so what he very cleverly did with this play is he created the war inside one room, and all those feelings and themes and everything just get cooked up into a really hot mixture.
Sadly topical. You know, it seems like it's the same, we're talking about the same issues. 30, 40 years ago we had Vietnam. If you just sort of put in the word Iraq instead of Vietnam, if you put in, instead of communism, put in terrorism or Islamofascists, you have the same war.
I know for me, as a theater goer, I would want to go see this now more than ever.
You're in really good hands, and I think that's really paramount for an audience to feel like they're being taken someplace, and they're not going to be let down. They can be confident in the fact that, you know, this is going to be an experience that they want to be a part of.
I couldn't ask for anything better than to be working on this play, a play that I truly love. Working with David Rabe and doing it at the Huntington in Nikki's last season. As far as I'm concerned, it's perfect.